What's good, everyone? Thanks for tapping in. Thanks for checking me out. I'm gonna talk about stagnation energy. If you're in a feeling of feeling stuck emotionally, maybe with your finances, maybe in your relationship, it could be in various things. Maybe in a project you want to do. Maybe you feel stuck in your environment at work. You know, there's various things that you can feel stuck in. So, what's gonna happen when you think that you can just sit back and wait and just stay in that energy where you're waiting? Because that's what you're doing when you're stuck. When you're stuck, things are not moving. There's no motion. There's no momentum. So, you need to make sure that you're not just sitting around being stagnant, because when you do nothing, that's the result you're gonna get. You know, when you think you're gonna wait it out, maybe the environment will change or certain aspects are gonna be different, or you think that something else is gonna happen that you've been waiting on. I can tell you, nothing's gonna change until you do. Nothing's gonna move until you move. So, if you're in an energy of stagnation, the way to get out of that is to use your emotions. Your emotions is like a temperature gauge to understand your reality and how you feel about everything outside of you. And when something doesn't feel right to you, you need to pay attention to that. That is your thermometer going off saying, hey, I don't like this. This isn't running right, you know? So when you identify that you have an emotional issue with whatever you're into that makes you feel stuck, then you have to go about it in a certain way, you know, depending on what that is, whether it's a relationship, a job, or whatever. You know, for example, if it's a job, you know, maybe it's about asking for a raise. Maybe you don't like the position you're in. Maybe you feel like you should have a management position. You know, all of these things add up into understanding how you feel. So if you want to avoid feeling stuck, you need to do something. You need to move. The best time to do something is now. There is no perfect time, and you can make plans. You can stick to your plans. Making plans is way better than just jump into it, because when you make that idea, you make it set and then you build upon it versus just, you know, it's not the same. There's not the same buildup of emotion and energy and that sort to be able to get what you really want out of it. But when you make an aim and you make a plan and you go for it, and you know, that's when you can change. You can change that momentum. You can change that feeling of being stuck. You can go to another job. If they don't give you what you want, you can go ask for that raise. You can go talk to your partner about that thing that you've been avoiding talking about. You can see how they gauge with you, you know. You can see how that makes you feel, and then you can go on from that, because that's another temperature point. So maybe it's a project you're doing. If it's a project you're doing and you don't like where it's going, you know, that's just a temperature gauge of it. You know, you just, okay, well, find that alignment, find where that mark is, you know, you're over or under, you know. So that being said, I just hope that everybody, you know, finds a way to not be stuck, because stagnation only produces what you put out, and that is what you're doing. It's just a reflection of you. It's always just a reflection of you. But it's all love, people. Have a good day.